Good afternoon, welcome to Made by Jan-Art. It's Anna here, and I thought I would do a little show and tell today. This is Daisy. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen her in my feed there. The thing is, I have been ill. We had to cut our vacation short because I got tonsillitis and an ear infection and a really high fever. So we got home last Friday, and then since I had my high fever, I was kind of wasted. I was tired, and I was not very, I didn't have much energy, let's say that. And I still didn't want to just lie on the bed or on the couch, so I sat in my craft room for shorter periods of time during the 3 or 4 days, and this is what happened. I brought a book with me on vacation. This book, this yellow one, The Birds of the World, it's called. And I started just fussy cut birds like crazy on vacation, all the evenings. And so it was already on my desk because I unpacked my stuff, and then I saw it, and then I had another book next to it where this painting was. And it's about this lady. She was called Daisy, is the name of the book, and it's all about Princess Margaret of Sweden. She was married to Prince Gustav and died way too young. And I am making the book I have on her is, let's just show you this one. And this one is gutted, and yeah. So this is where the painting came from. And I saw the painting, and I looked at the cover, and I realized, hey, they belong together. So I started faffing about, and I have backed this with a piece of scrapbooking paper that has sentences on it, writing. I added a fussy cut here from another scrapbooking paper. I added, the spine was so yucky. I added a fabric on top of it, the same that I have on Fleur. And then I added a piece of lace on top of it. And this is a pale yellow lace with flowers on. And I think it really, really suits this journal. And I am in love with this cover. And on the back, I did a little collage with the same type of flowers as on the front, and a few little labels. And you can also see the lace here. And I'm so in love with this. I have picked out all the papers. And as I said, this is a show and tell. I won't do any crafting today. I picked out all the papers. I started doing some embellishing inside it. And I will continue to do that off camera. This one you will see a bit today, and then you will see the flip through. And it won't be very far away because I got carried away. What I decided to do in this journal that I don't usually do is that I decided that every signature, all 9 of them, will have an envelope as an anchor page. I think that is kind of a cool idea. So I did that, and then I have pages from the original text block, but only like 4 or 5 of them. I think 5. Because I don't want the bird pages, just the other pages, the index and so on. And then this is the original first page. Not very fun, right? And I was sitting here, I was collecting papers to put in as centerfolds, and I was planning on what to do in the book while watching all of the crafting videos I missed while I was on holiday. And then I came across this book. It is about royal marriages. And all kind of different, starting with these two. And and it's about the marriages and the wedding dresses and what they ate and what they did. And here we have it. Gustav the Sixth, Gustav Adolf, and Margaret of Great Britain and Ireland. She was the niece of Edward the Seventh. So yeah, they were royal, both of them, kind of. And here was an image that I cut out, and it's this one. It's a blown up scan of a cabinet card, and this is their wedding photo, and I absolutely love this. Her dress is amazing, he looks handsome, and I made that into a tip-in with some backing of avocado dyed paper, and I think that looks really nice as a start, right? So this book had lots of images, and I'm gonna add more of them into the journal, and it's not about her only, but she's like the red thread through the whole book. She brought English British gardening to Sweden. They have had Sofiero Castle in Skåne, and she totally remade the gardens into more English style. So there will be flowers in here. Her name is Margaret, but she was called Daisy. So there will be daisies and marguerites and other flowers. So yeah, I'm having fun, let's just say that. And this is my off-camera project, as I said. I had to do some coffee dyeing because I didn't have these large size papers ready to go, and I decided to try a method I saw my dear friend Carol at Friendly Quail do in one of her Try Something New Tuesdays. She used coffee and, wait a second, excuse me, still not very well, but well enough to film. She used a brush to brush on the coffee on top of the papers, and then she laid a stencil down and she brushed more coffee on top of it, and then she used her hairdryer to dry them. But I decided to go outside in the sun because we had really nice warm weather in the start of last week or this week. So I stood outside at my table out there, and I dipped them in coffee, put them on the table. I had a big sheet on the table, laid down the stencils, then brushed coffee over and left them to dry in the sun. And you will see the result throughout this book. And this is one of the stencils. I think it looks quite nice. It's a bit, I think it lifted a bit down here, but I'm happy. We have French dictionary, ledger, of course. I have big ledgers and I want to use them in my big books. And here I did my traditional folding up and making pockets, double pockets. I have, of course, invoices because I own lots of those as well. Here's more stenciling I did. And if you hear howling in the back, it is my little dog. He is 4 now, and there is a bitch in heat somewhere. So he's a bit frustrated that I won't let him out to run free. Anyway, we have more letters. We have more. This is from a plastic tablecloth. Did in the same batch of coffee dyeing. Music paper, of course. More ledger, an old telegram, and I just love this with the yellow and the blue and the gold. And we of course have the big lovely images in the center. Here I have been playing with my avocado dye paper and a die cut, and I was thinking about extending this short page with this, but it's a bit fragile, so I'm not sure I haven't decided yet, so I'll just put that in loose. Maybe I should do it on a piece of craft cardstock instead. Here I just added some eyelet trim here, vintage, and I'm going to sew that. There will be lots of sewing in the journal. We have avocado dye papers. We have French book pages, ledger, more invoices. Here I added a little double pocket with some stuff in. So yeah, I have started to fill it up, but there is lots left in my little basket here. The tip-ins and the flip-outs and the pockets and stuff. Here's the book guts, and on top of them I added the offcut of the fabric that I used on the spine. This is the Salvage Edge, is that what it's called? I glued that down, and I will be doing stitching here as well. More envelopes. Here's another plastic tablecloth that I used. Sorry, just had to drink a bit. More French book page, a ledger, and of course floral books. I found this yellow invoice from 1919. I just had to add it. Yellow and pink is the thought I had with this journal, but we will see. Here I added this fussy cut to a piece of French school book that flips up, and I'm thinking I might add some onion skin here so you can journal underneath. I haven't decided yet. But this journal is a bit unusual for me. Much is the same, but I'm trying to do new things. Here's more of the... This one is crinkled. It will be flattened out when they go in the book press, the pages. We have a British dictionary. We have a Crown of England. And the French dictionary, I believe, had Marguerite on it. We have more ledger, lovely flips to do something with. This one is stained with avocado and purple carrot, I believe I used. Quite cool. Here's a piece of French correspondence that is hinged to this beautiful image of a woman in a garden. And that's the thing with Daisy. She was, or Margaret, she was a really hands-on person. She gardened herself, she tended to her kids herself, she was out playing with them in all kind of weather, she did arts, she embroidered many things for the English church in Stockholm, and she collected, she had bazaars for the injured soldiers in the First World War, and she was really hands-on. She collected candles and handed out to poor people, and she just didn't say, you do that, she did it herself. So yeah, she died way too young, and I can just, I think a bit about, or a lot about, what would have been if she would have lived longer, because she made an impact the few years that she was a Swedish princess, like 15 years or so. And she had 5 kids with Gustav. They really loved each other. So we are continuing while I babble. Avocado dyed paper, braille paper. And here, this is a flip, and this is sturdy paper. So I had an idea. How about sewing in this as a signature and make it into a little notebook under that flip? So I just paper clipped it in for now, but I think I'm gonna do that. I have never done it, but I thought it was fun. We have more tea dyed botanical books. We have more of the ledger. Here's a book about the 1900s showing the fashion and other things. Since they got engaged in 1905, I thought it was quite suitable. Here I extended the flip with some scrapbooking paper that I have in yellow. Really gorgeous. I might add a pocket here if I don't have any. Should have a pocket here or something. I'm peeking in my basket. Yeah, I have stuff to add. Yeah. So let me know what you think of this journal. Look at the crispness of that. I'm just so in love with it. I'm just waiting. It's supposed to be good weather later next week, and I am already preparing to go outside and do more coffee dyeing, and maybe also do some more eco dyeing outside. We have French religious book page, Messe du Mariage, which I think is quite suitable as well. Here we have Queen Victoria of Great Britain, England, Wales. She was the grandmother of Princess Margaret, and they called her Gan Gan. They had a really special relationship, apparently. Here I have extended a very tiny flip with some French agenda from 1912. Yeah, so plenty of space to have fun with. Here I finally got it. Thanks to Nancy at Wishes and Weeds. She told me I have been looking for this die cut embossing frame thingy. Thinlits, I believe it is, and I didn't find it. I couldn't find it, and then I asked. She used it in one of the videos, and she answered me which number it had, so I purchased it, and I'm happy about it. And that is, let me see, I just forgot her name. Her surname was Ponchele, and she lived by between 1840 and 1929, and she was a botanical illustrator, and I think that looks right cute. Here we have some more stencil. Finally getting to use all my big ones. We have more of the music. Here is a letter, or two letters that I hinged together. We have a used ledger with numbers on top. We have Marguerite, of course, and other flowers in the center. More of the letter. On this piece I added a piece of embossed wallpaper that I made into a pocket. We have more of the tea dye. This is another stencil, Stamperia one, I believe. This is also from the original book, but it's the fly leaf, so they are blank. So lots and lots of writing space. We have the religious Latin French book. We have more of the ledger that flips out. We have some shorthand. I have really gone all out with all my fun papers in here, and so now I'm looking for yellow and pink ephemera to add and make into pockets and stuff. Yeah, that was my little show and tell of Daisy. I hope you enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you think of this. I think I might have to add some eyelets and a permanent closure to this one, because she will be chunky. Even if I put her in the paper press, I think she will be chunky eventually, and it will be nice to be able to close her up. Yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back shortly with another video, maybe starting a new channel or flip through of this or something. I don't know. We will see. Thank you all so much. Bye for now.